Good morning, Frank Watkins with Kylie yet again, 6th of January.
Good morning.
All odds currently down 100 points, not totally surprising, I guess. I would have thought down 40 or 50, but once again we've sort of overshot the mark. Just rattling through a couple of stocks that we have mentioned or talked about recently. BOA from yesterday. Tiny little pullback from the breakout, still looking reasonably good. XTC is a new one. Came up on a scan I did with a break of that 0.006. Bear in mind there's a truckload out there at 5.1 billion on issue. IXR, this has been in a watch list of mine for probably 6 or 7 weeks since that breakout. Just been watching this for the next close above 5. We're almost there. FEX we've been watching again, just slight hiccup today. Actually, it might even be unchanged now from yesterday. FFX had a great run on this, bit of a pullback today. I would really like it to hold the 80-cent level. We did take a bit of profit yesterday. Daylight today makes you wish you'd taken a lot more out. BRN, we did do a lot of selling on that yesterday in the high 80s, and it's pretty much where it was when we got out. So, you know, nothing surprising in any of that stuff. So, on to my scan, high, low, just whiz through this. ABV, interesting. I guess this here would be the opposite of FOMO. Is that Domo? Or?
Yeah.
Not sure what that is. Anyway, bit of interest there today. And it's always interesting to look at stocks that are up on a down day. Whoops, I skipped over that a bit quickly. Not interested, however. AHF seen better. AQD sort of watching, but not with bated breath. The OBV in there is pretty good. That's one of the main things. BSL, that's getting interesting. Bit more on the expensive side, $21. Clearview, that is interesting. Only 211 million out there. We do have a significant long-term low, and I guess breaking through that 27.5. Actually, you'd probably, if you're going to buy that break, you'd be buying 28. So you do half the parcel that you actually want, and then add to it when it breaks 30, if it breaks 30. Elmore, probably a bit thin, only $16,000 gone into it today. You would imagine volume would be lighter today, just given the market conditions. The buyers won't be out in force. Gem, this was a gem 15 years ago. HNR, good old Paddy, 2.61 billion. It'll be interesting if it breaks 5. Too many for me. Infomedia, I'd want to see to close that gap, retreat, then go through, then I'll get interested. Mamba to Messi, Mass, I don't see this as a significant long-term low, so seen better. Newcrest, a bit too expensive for me, and if you're looking at gold miners, I think there's better things to look at. QXR, that will get interesting if it can close above 3. St George, we talked about this yesterday, but I think we only talked about it the first time we did the scan, which I forgot to save. And then when we redid the scan, we had the hourly tick involved. So St George didn't come up on what we talked about yesterday. It did come up the night before. A bit of interest there. again, Silver Lake, I think there's better out there. TMS going for a bit of a gallop, and that's it from me. So over to Kylie, and get ready to pause. Okay, over to Kylie.
All right, so thank you. Just going to do my usual. Only 6 today, which is not surprising, but you know what? It's worth keep doing this. Like Frank said, you do get some good opportunities in a down day. BOE, Baker $2.50. You've probably got a target of just under 3 on there. That doesn't look too bad. Deep yellow. This is interesting. Look, I would suspect that it will pull back. You'd like to see move that probably a little bit longer, but that doesn't look too bad on a close above $1. Oh, that looks all right too. Bit of a move. You'd hope again it hangs around 50 cents for a while.
Like the OBV and the rising
looks
volume.
good. Yeah, that's not a bad looking one. I like that it's moved and now it's slowing down, waiting for probably the next move up. Give us an opportunity. This came up yesterday and that was red. It was a pullback, but it's carried on today. I don't know, make out what you will on that one. Again, it's only a new listing, but you suspect at some point it's going to have to pull back. This is an interesting one. Okay, look, this was forming a bit of a pattern, not perfect, but it was kind of there, but it's having a bit of a, not sure what it's kind of doing day.
Bit of a hissy fit.
Yeah, it's having a hissy fit. Maybe keep an eye on this. If it can hold support here and then have a really good close above, say, 95 cents, that could be a bit of, it could potentially be an entry there. Again, break of $1 would look interesting, and that's it. There's a few there.
Okay, Thursday down 100. I'd expect a bit further down tomorrow, but it's still been a pretty good start to the year. Okay, talk later.